Hey guys, welcome to another video. As you can see by the screen, I want to cover MOMO, the app company in China, which has MOMO app and tantan app. And let's go over why I'm looking at it for a long-term play. Let's look at a quick video on
the dating culture in the country.
MOMO and
Wanting to shed its
tantan.
reputation as a hookup app, it turned its focus to live streaming in 2015. Another location-based dating app is Tantan, which is a Chinese clone of Tinder. Users fill out their profiles with text, voice, and short video, and like in Tinder, they swipe left or right to find matches. Tantan was acquired by MOMO in 2018, and today has over 7 million daily active users. For those who are tired of swiping or being judged on appearances, its users to meet new people near them.
Here's
really
MOMO.
Transform the dating culture in the country. Wanting to shed its reputation as a hookup app, it turned its focus to live streaming in 2015. Another location-based dating app is Tantan, which is a Chinese clone of Tinder. Users fill out their profiles with text.
Yeah, so I probably botched up the smoothness, but I want to show the two apps that you get when you're investing in Momo. There's two apps, not just one. Momo is two social media apps, and you know those grow really well and they're very popular, top 10 as stated. So those are good things. I want to cover the fundamentals, like what's in the company, what are you actually getting when you're investing or when I'm investing. Here's the Momo chart. Of course, it's at 16.6 around there, and it looks good to me, but let's see what's inside. We'll be a little bit small on the screen, but the main thing that I look at is the PE and the forward PE. Those are under 10. Momo has had huge growth over the last 5 years, 228% growth in the last 5 years, and 100% earnings growth in the past 5 years, which are very big numbers. They got regulated on because they had a lot of scandalous stuff on there, and that's what caused the sell-off. But if it starts to recover, these valuations are good. What other numbers? PEG is not good because they're not expecting huge growth going forward, but the idea is they're pricing in less growth and hopefully it'll get better growth. But as far as tech companies, this is relatively cheap in that sector, and I'll show you in a sec. So in the sector of internet companies or internet related, you see Google, Facebook, Snapchat, Baidu, Twitter, Pinterest, Dash, I think that's Zillow. These are the types of companies that are in the sector. We're looking at them for comps. If you look at the comps, they have PEs and forward PEs in the 50s and 70s and 35s, so very high valuations. And then price per sales, you see I see a 7, 36, 14. So it's not uncommon for these companies when they're showing really good growth to be in the 20s and 40s price per sales. If you go to the next page, the company that we're looking at, MOMO, has a one-time price per sales. So not 40, not 70, one-time price per sales. So if MOMO gets growth or shows good growth prospects, how it's had in the past, it would be very cheap at this valuation. If I just quickly show you price per sales in the past 5 years, because it's a newer company, it's top dog in this sector. So that's what gives me hope that it has the potential to be a fast grower because it was one in the past. I have here a chart, a weekly period chart of MOMO, and as you can see, it's gone as high as 50 something and it's gone as low as 12 something. So what is that, like down 2/3, 66 to 70%. And this moving average that I have here is a simple 65 period moving average. It mimics the 200-day moving average. So what that tells us is when it's above that moving average, it's showing strength and a positive trend, which is what we want. And what I believe is that it has the potential to do that. Let me scoot this over so you can see the prices. It has a lot of work to do, but MOMO above 20 would be a good beginning of an uptrend. And I don't know how high it can go. I have no idea, but I know it's trading about 1.3 times per sales. If the sales grow and show good potential to continue growing, investors will like that, and this company will have a bright future ahead of itself, and we might see an uptrend. So in the next, they have earnings coming soon in the next 10 days, so that will give us a good insight. But above 20 will be very healthy. I don't know the future. I don't know what it's going to do. It's at $16. It tried to go up there once. If it can try again and hold that level, that would be a positive sign. Of course, it could always retest the bottom. That's just the way it is. I'm optimistic on it for the future, but as always, investing is risky, and you shouldn't invest money you can't afford to lose. I would keep this on watch and see what it does in the future. This moving average that I have here will turn green. When it goes green, that's a good sign, but can also lose that uptrend. So it will have to go up and then hold, and that's how we'll know that, guess what, it's going up. And that's just how technical analysis works. For the current period, the market is expensive, but MOMO has been beaten up, and I think it could be a place to build a position going forward when everything else is so expensive. It is risky because something like MOMO should be doing well in this environment, and it's not. So that to me is concerning, but over the next few weeks to months, MOMO will reveal itself on whether it's a good investment opportunity or if it really has growth issues going forward. I hope this was helpful. Don't invest in this idea just because someone on the internet likes it. Do your homework and speak to your financial advisor. If you like this video, feel free to like it and share it with someone who might find it useful. Cheers.